Hey guys, welcome back to the Fragrance Wardrobe. I am Michael, and today I went to the mall. I had a little fragrance business I had to take care of. Went to the mall to sniff on some new 2021 releases, and wouldn't you know, I came home with a couple. Now, there were a few that I really considered coming home with, but I didn't. And one of them I will talk about. We're going to talk about three. We're going to talk about the most wanted from Azzaro, the new Polo Cologne Intense, which is, I believe, like a flanker or spin off of the original Polo Green, and YSLY Le Parfum. So, bought two of them. One of them I have a decant, so I figured I'd give you guys a rundown on what that smells like too. I did smell some other things like Victory, smelled great. Yeah, I smelled a few things. They were all pretty good. Before we dive into this, I do want to remind you guys, if you like this type of content or like this video, give it a like. Also, subscribe. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button so that you won't miss out on my future fragrance-related content. Okay, so what we have Y, the Le Parfum. I have this handy decant of Wanted, or the most wanted. And boy, I was so close to buying this. And I got the 2 ounce, but it says 59 mil. Usually that's 60 mil. From Polo Cologne Intense. We're going to start with Wanted since it's out of the package. Now, with this Wanted, like I said, I almost picked it up. I was very close, but common sense got the better of me. I'm going to put this one on a paddle, put the other two on skin. So with the new Wanted, it smells really good. So there we go. Okay. Now with this new Wanted, it doesn't smell like Wanted by Night. It doesn't smell like the original Wanted. It definitely does not smell like Wanted Tonic. This one has its own scent. I like that about it. You're getting some sweetness, but one of the things that really is a player for me in this one that really almost drove me to pay full retail is the toffee note in the heart, and you pick that up right off the get-go. Smells very good. Kind of has like a coffee type of scent, but it's sweeter. It's sweetened. It's toffee. This one, I didn't get it, number one, because once it hits retailers, I bet I could probably pick it up for 50 bucks, maybe 60, maybe even less than that. Right now, retail, it's like $98, and believe me, I was extremely close to getting it. If you are really a big fan of the Wanted line, it's probably worth picking up. But for me, I decided to wait on it. It's going to hit discounters, I imagine, later this year. And personally, I kind of feel like this scent is a little bit more geared toward the cooler weather. Early spring, fall, winter. That's what I'm getting from this. I do believe that it only has a couple of notes, but the toffee's kind of the most prominent for me anyway. And with this one, I was kind of torn. Like, I kind of thought this might play year-round. It might. I'm not for sure. I would have to really wear it to figure that out. But really thinking about it, I mean, it's kind of borderline. I don't know how it's going to perform in the high heat. Might be a little bit too sweet. All in all, I really do think that the Most Wanted was a really good flanker in the Wanted line. I think it's a really nice addition. I think it's going to catch some traction. It's going to be a popular one. I think most of you guys are going to enjoy it quite a bit. If you like Wanted by Night, I mean, I think the Most Wanted kind of gives Wanted by Night a little bit of a run. Yeah, it smells pretty good. Really enjoy that. I just don't enjoy it enough to pay $98 when I know later this year discounters are probably going to get it in, and I mean, it's warming up in Texas. How much wear am I really going to get with it? Okay, moving along. Let's go ahead and crack open the Y Le Parfum. This one is one that I've been wanting. I've been wanting bad. When I first saw that it was coming out, I really wanted it. I didn't get it right away. Kind of wish I did. I did smell this in the store on a card. Haven't sprayed it on skin yet, so that'll be a first. I got the 2 ounce, the 60 mil, and just because I have so many fragrances, if this was going to be like one of my main players or like one of my main versatile fragrances that I'm going to wear quite a bit, I probably would have picked up 100 mil. Here's your box. It's going to be kind of solid black, a little bit of a matte finish. You see down there it says 2 ounce, 60 mil. The bottle design is different. Of course, it's a new fragrance. Same square bottle, but you see that Y and everything, that is all blacked out, and it's kind of a matte blacked out. So this part of the bottle here, shiny, probably going to pick up fingerprints. The Y part is kind of matte in color. The cap snaps on and snaps off. And you know what? On the EDT it says Yves Saint Laurent on the collar of the atomizer. This one does not. So here's a spray. Very good atomizer. That's really good. Okay, let's go ahead and hit some skin with this. I'm going to roll up a sleeve here. Trying to hit the forearm. That way I can cover it up because I'm wearing morning chest today and I'm really digging it. So, all right. Yeah, this is really good. If, you know, one of the things with the Y line from YSL, I really enjoy that their flankers are not redundant. The EDT, it's light. I think it has some like aldehydes in there. It's light. It's kind of airy feeling. Really great for warm weather. The Eau de Parfum I don't own, so I can't really comment too much on that. But my memory of testing it out or sampling it, it's a little bit richer, a little bit sweeter. And the Le Parfum, I feel like kind of darkens up a little bit from like both of those, the Eau de Toilette and the Eau de Parfum. There's some grapefruit on the opener. I can detect it. I believe you're probably talking, I'd say you're probably talking 3 or 4 notes in the opening because the grapefruit's not extremely prominent, but I do detect it. Maybe some bergamot, or maybe like a green apple in there as well. I think I'm getting geranium. Let's see, what else am I getting? Some sort of little bit of a wood, I think, on the base. Probably pretty safe to say there is. I'm guessing maybe like a cedar, because it does smell like a blue fragrance and it's richer than the EDT. It smells really good, but it's not like a really dark wood, if that makes sense. Now the fragrance itself, I do think darkens up and is a little less sweet, or a little bit less sweet than the EDT. Maybe a little less sweet than the Eau de Parfum as well. But like I said, I haven't smelled the Eau de Parfum in a while. I've been meaning to pick it up, but the discounters were out last time I placed an order. So yeah, all in all, I think the Le Parfum is a really good addition to the Y line. It does something different. Definitely, totally does something different from the EDT. Big time. I mean, the dark bottle kind of compared to the light bottle of the EDT really shows that contrast, a lighter fragrance to a darker fragrance. It represents it, I think, very well. And I do believe that the Eau de Parfum might be a little bit sweeter Not that there's no sweetness in here, because there is some sweetness. It might be kind of like an in-between in the richness or darkness of this one and the EDT. Makes sense? Makes sense to me. All in all, the Le Parfum is really good. I thoroughly enjoy it. If you're looking for a blue style fragrance, something that's going to be mass appealing, you can wear it in any situation. This one's not as sharp either. You can suit this up. You can wear it casually. You can wear it to the office. Super versatile. If you're looking for something like that, the Le Parfum is a really good option. Personally, I think I might like this more than like Dylan Blue and Sauvage. But yeah, really good offering. The 2 ounce is going to run you, I paid $120 for the 2 ounce. Now, the reason I didn't have a problem paying that retail for this fragrance is typically those high designer blue style scents like your Bleu de Chanel, your Sauvage, your YSL, they pretty much hold the value pretty well even into the gray market. So yeah, it'll probably cost a little bit less than this, but I don't think it's going to cost that much less. And I really wanted it real bad, so really bad. And the 100 ml, I believe, is going to run you $150 if I'm not mistaken. Okay, let's move it on along. We're going to get into this Polo Cologne Intense. I do believe this is a flanker off of the original Polo Green, and I did get to smell it on a card in the store, so we'll go on skin with this and see, kind of describe it a little bit for you guys. Okay, here's your box, and look at that, 2 ounce, 59 mils. Oh, there you go. All right, got the little bottle. Oh man, this little bottle is kind of making me wish I got the big bottle. It's kind of small. I'm an idiot. Now, I think the big bottle is 90 or 100, somewhere around there. I paid 70 for this, so economically speaking, the price per mil, I probably should have bought the big bottle. But I was going for a total dollar amount around $200 on this little shopping excursion, and I actually hit that really close, like 208 or something like that. Okay, bottle design, kind of the same as the original Polo Green. Same shape and all of that. You have green. This green is, I believe, a lighter shade, I think, than the original. Cap is the same. Yeah, snap on, snap off. And we'll throw a spray in the air. Decent atomizer. That's good. Very, very good. The atomizer on the YSL I think is better than this one. But this one's all in all pretty good. Now, this one I do believe is going to take that Polo Green and bring it into the modern era. On the skin. Oh man, this is really good. This is very, very good. It's going to be, it has fougere qualities. I do believe this is going to be a fougere. Okay, so when I first sprayed it, I definitely picked up mint. Definitely picked up mint. Almost a little bit of a spearmint type. It was definitely, I believe, I'm under the impression it's going to be a sweet mint. Now, it's a good hit of mint right when you spray it, but it quickly kind of fades off. It dies off a little bit. There's a lot of green qualities in here. Now, unlike the original, I'm not detecting pine. I'm not detecting tobacco. So if you were like, if you didn't like it because of that pine tobacco mix, if you didn't like the original, this one you might like. There is a citrus mixed with that mint, and I believe it's a sweet mint. There is a citrus mixing up there. Maybe orange. Orange or grapefruit. I know those two things don't really smell alike. But that's where I'm going with it. I'm going to say orange or grapefruit. So yeah, it's a fougere, but I'm also detecting kind of a modern twist on it. Maybe there could be ambroxan in here. If there is, I'm lightly detecting it. I'm not picking it up heavily. Definitely not like... Oh, and by the way, the YSLY, I did not detect ambroxan in that one. This one I think I am, but just a hair, not a whole lot of ambroxan. Maybe some basil. There's basil in here. Okay, there's basil mixing with the mint, and there's a citrus. So a citrus, basil, mint. I think a little bit of ambroxan. There's something else green. There's something else green mixing in there. Just giving it a sweetness, so maybe patchouli. Maybe there's patchouli in there as well, and that's kind of what's giving that mint a sweet mint feel. It's definitely an herbaceous, an herbal type of fragrance, a fougere. You have your greens in there, you have a little bit of citrus in there, but it's modernized. It's not something that you smelled on an uncle 23 years ago. Oddly specific time frame I gave, but yeah. Not something you smelled on an uncle growing up or anything like that. Very modern. This one, I don't know if I would say it's a casual type of scent. To me anyway, this is going to go business casual and up. So yeah, I'd say probably business casual or up. Maybe the golf attire, that kind of thing, and definitely goes well with a suit for sure. And it can go year round. So the great thing about a fougere type of fragrance, typically those can go year round. There's nothing, but this is definitely different than the original. Yeah, the original had greenness, but that greenness was from like, I think primarily pine. I don't detect that in here, but all in all, very solid scent. Am I happy that I picked this up at retail? I am. I think I am. This is a style of fragrance that I really enjoy, especially when I might have a jacket on or just, you know, dressed for the day kind of thing, not slacking around. So really nice scent. I think Polo did a great job with this. I think it's a very nice addition. I believe it's going to be a flanker to the original, like they're going to do a line off of that. I can't say for sure, but definitely a good addition. And this is an eau de parfum concentration. So okay guys, I appreciate you watching the video with me as I share some 2021 releases with you. I hope this maybe turned you on to a new fragrance or sealed the deal. So, you know, if you were questioning one, I hope it helped give you a yes or a no. If you do like this type of content or you enjoyed this video, please give the video a like. Also, subscribe to the channel and you won't miss out on future fragrance related content. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys with the next video.